Welcome to another Play and Explain. It's Wednesday afternoon. I'll be playing some 500 NL. First hand we got here. I defended the big blind. Villain C bet about half pot. Deciding if we wanted to check or bet. I think I'm going to check back and give opportunity for the villain to bluff if they want to, and we can obviously value bet if villain checked. And this is a pretty standard call. Yeah, not much we can do there. Going to be checking this hand multi-way. It is tempting to bet, especially when there's like a fish in the cutoff. Interesting spot. I think I'm just going to fold. I'd rather call like one spade hands than a straight draw here. And yeah, with the board being monotone, could be drawing dead. We don't have clean outs to the jack of spades or four of spades. Sorry, nine of spades or four of spades. So no, not the fish. Okay, gonna start off with a 1/3 c-bet over here. If we do face, okay, I think I'm going to check back and possibly bluff raise river, depending on sizing. Okay. I think we have a pretty clear check bet or bet check bet. So gonna go 2/3 or 3/4. Interesting that villain just like snap checks the river, but I still think we get plenty of better hands to fold. Some queen highs, jack highs, maybe small pairs. Might just have to hop in a 1K table. Yeah, got in one, no problem. Okay, gonna play a few orbits and see how it goes. Don't expect the games to be spectacular given it's a weekday, but you never know. Gonna defend, jack 10 off, cut off first hijack. Likely floating this if we face a small bet, and yeah, it's gonna call. And over here, going to flicker my call multi-way. And we turn a pair, so not going to be folding just yet. Yeah, I think the sizing is okay. I think if I was the villain here, I would probably use a slightly larger size. And yeah, jack of diamond is not a good card to have. Obviously, we're calling with a queen. How about a 10? I think it's pretty close. It's only a half pot bet. It feels like we're getting milked by like king jack, king queen maybe. I mean, 9/8 I guess gets there on the turn, so it's kind of reduces his bluffs. I'm pretty indifferent about this hand. I think I'm just going to flick in the call. Yeah, I want to fold, but the price is too good, so good luck. And that's why you flick in the call sometimes. Yeah, gonna be watching. Yeah, I just started playing. Usually when I start playing, I like to play less tables. So it's actually kind of dangerous to play 4 tables and also have 2 tables of the higher stake, because I'm just gonna have less bandwidth for these 2 games. So yeah, within the next orbit or so, I'm gonna try to figure out which game is the worst and probably leave one of them. Checking back, a lot of hands on this board. I think bottom pair is a pretty clear check back. Obviously calling a bet, a small bet, especially, and yeah, probably calling most rivers unless the board drastically changes. Okay. Um, I actually do still expect this card to be bluffed a decent amount. In general, people just bluff 4-liners. Um, Snap bets 2/3. I think it's a little dangerous to be calling though, because we just bluff caught in a previous hand. I don't know if this guy is, paying attention or whatever. This might be a bad call. I mean, does a 9 bet the turn for like 1/3? Oh, I don't have time. It's cool. Just never folding rivers anymore. Not going to river 1 bet this. I think ace high is good enough sometimes. And yeah, I think just when we start bluffing ace high, I'm not exactly sure if ace king, ace 10 even fold. So we're targeting like ace 9, ace 7, ace 6. So I think we just check, decide. Yeah, I doubt that hand folds. Okay, facing a min bet. Pretty easy call. Middle pair. Oh no, not the 4th. Okay, this is really weird. Don't really know what to make of it, but just gonna call and see what happens. I guess there's a 4-liner and a 4 flush. What? Oh, I guess he got there. Okay, so this guy's probably weaker villain. I guess he had. No, he didn't have a double cutter. That was just a good shot. Okay, so he had a good shot. 1 over. Just gonna tag this guy as like a weaker player. It's not the worst min click or misclick. I'm gonna start off with the spicy, but just gonna assume this guy's a fish and gonna follow um, Feeding Frenzy Protocol. This guy, FX. So, just taking notes on any abnormal behavior. 3.5x open on the button is definitely one of them. Here, facing a min raise from, I mean, it's only 12 hands, so I can't really say what this player type is. Yeah, gotta play with this guy. Expect this guy to be weak and just make all sorts of mistakes post. This bet, we have 2 overs. We have, I guess, some like backdoor straight draw. Even though like those straight draws aren't that great, just gonna flick in my call. Do we want to lead this turn? I think we do. I think this works enough. And we generally just like problem with leading with king high is that like they always call with worse, or they always fold worse and call with better. Just gonna flick in the call. I think this guy's a fish. Don't have any history with the button. Hopefully they're not gonna massively exploit us. Yeah, too many hands coming up at once. Okay, clear folds over here. Facing a turn check back. I think he can still check back a 10. I think he can still check back an ace. I think we should just go for value. I'm not sure how inelastic they're gonna be, so I'm just gonna go a third. I think this size gets called up, looked up by like a 10 always, which is nice. Okay, they had ace 10. Yeah, which is one of the few hands that's probably just like never folding. I wonder if I could have check raised the flop facing the min bet. Yeah, I don't know what just happened here. Just got called with the deuces. What? I guess he called the turn bet with deuces. Okay. I'm gonna call 3-bet here. Get a pretty good board for eights. This is the guy that we bluff caught earlier. Just a quick note. So maybe they're gonna be less likely to bluff. Who knows? But we're not there yet, so can't really tell you what he's gonna do. Yeah, I don't really know what we're supposed to do on double paired boards, so I'm just gonna stick with the check. Like I bet there are some like funky lead lines here on the turn, and now I'm gonna bet third on the river for value. Hopefully get looked up by ace highs. And basically just like set my price against tens, jacks, queens, whatever. Gonna 3-bet here. Gonna 3-bet here. If he raises, this will be a pretty interesting spot. I might consider bluff jamming if he raises. Oof. I wonder how many nines they check back. So we block 9-8 of diamonds. 9-8 of clubs is still available. I think I'm going to go for, I don't know. Do they even like raise an overpair here though? Oh, I don't have time bank. Shit. Blind versus blind. That check. I think I'm just gonna call actually. Okay. Maybe they do check back an overpair and then raise the river. Nice hand. Yeah, I wish I would have had a time bank. Kind of just like leveled myself out of raising. I don't even know if a raise would work though. Interesting spot. I'm not really a fan of river one betting on four liners, but we have a decent hand to do it with, so I'm just gonna do it. I think Raylan should have some tens, some jacks. I call this bet. But yeah, I think we still bluff enough ace highs, king highs. Wonder if that river jam would have worked. I think I've just been getting bluffed too many times in the last few hands where I just like get in this bad bluff catching mode. I'm gonna start off with a small c bet. One third on the flop. Check, check, turn, and one third over, and he raises. The only bad thing is he's only got like so little behind. I don't know, I think it could have still worked. I guess I didn't expect them to actually raise their overpairs on the river. But they did. Definitely going to start off with a c bet. I'm actually considering how we want to play turns, because it kind of sucks to bet the turn and get jammed on with this hand. I mean, okay, so that makes our life a lot easier. Just gonna check the turn because we have showdown value. Yeah, I don't think one-thirding the turn is really an option. Yeah, we're gonna check the turn and decide on river. The guy facing a small 3-bet is going to call. The other one looks like they might be a fish. Probably just like a weaker reg. If we jam, do we get called by worse? Maybe like ace queen with a diamond, ace jack with a diamond. I don't know. Seems really thin. I think I'm just going to call. We might have some ace eights. No, we block an eight though. This seems really tight. I'm just gonna call. Oh no! How do they have ace king? Ugh, that's dirty. I feel robbed. Facing a half pot bet. I think this hand can go either way. I think I'm just gonna call. We have some backdoors. That was very strange. Now, do we want to turn this hand into a bluff? If we are assuming that fish overfold, then we probably do want to turn this hand into a bluff. I wonder how many ace X check the turn. We don't have that many natural bluffs either. That seems like a bad river. What are we trying to get to fold? Kings? King Jack maybe? Jack 10? I don't really like betting the turn to check back river, but I don't know if that's a river card we really want to bluff. Damn it, I'll get loaded. Yeah, I'm just gonna check this back. Surprised he checked that hand on the turn. I guess fish also don't value bet thinly enough. Probably gonna leave this game. Facing a 4-bet. Looks like this guy is pretty reggy. Looks like he's stuck a little bit. We're stuck a little bit. Let's see who's going to win this hand. Oh no, I meant to set out. Actually, maybe we are staying. 4-bet pot. I mean, there's not even a diamond out there. This might be a bit of a stretch. Okay, thank you. Well, I want to leave one of the 500 games, but I guess we could leave this one. I don't know, these two seem like kind of fishy. I was going to leave this game, but this guy just sat down. And this guy's opening 3.5x. I don't know what that means, but I'm just going to assume they're not that good. Alright, I'm going to leave this game. See, I might leave this game. Because this guy just got up. Let's start off with a big bet. I think I'm just going to start off with a small one. Spaz. No spaz. I wonder if this is a turn card we're expected to barrel. I don't know. I'm just going to use a standard size. Over here, I think I'm good with either betting or checking. I think I'm going to bet. I'm going to use like 60% sizing. Oof, what a terrible flip. Going to, I think we can, yeah, just going to Shut off this a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. Just gonna go 2/3 or 3/4. I mean, maybe it's tempting to go bigger. Because an ace is gonna be kind of inelastic. I don't know. An ace might actually overfold on this board. Because like Jack 10 gets there. Most things get there, I think, except for this list row. Do we want to float? I think we do. Yeah, just gonna check this down. Probably lose to like sevens. Ace 3. Oh no. Then I'm gonna check this back. I think queen high is going to win a decent amount of time. Here, I'm gonna call with sevens. Interesting river, but no one would actually bluff here, right? Hmm. 1/3 on the flop. What is going on? To a single raise flop. Okay, this guy is nuts. Going to fold this. Don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna fold, I think. Going to 4-bet. 35. 85. What the heck? That was definitely a single raise flop. I don't remember 3-betting. Yeah, this guy might be a whale of some sorts. You know, which really isn't an ideal player to play against when you're shot taking. But whatever, at least we're in position, right? I mean, this hand, I think we can do whatever. I think I'm going to check and probably check jams. 7 bets. Once they check back the turn, they're gonna have a lot of like showdown value hands. Expecting a lot of tens, some pocket pairs, etc., etc. I think I'm going to go big. Let's go this way. Where is king 8? I think it's gonna be a call. Nope, nope, it's a fold. I want to play with this guy. Seems like he only opens his button. Jesus. Forced for 6 on his button. We always flop like barely not enough to continue. Damn you and your quarter C bets. I'm going to target the fish and use a 3x open. And, immediately get punished. But it's okay, because the fish is going to call and we're going to get in there, right? King high. Like king high hearts, obviously calling. Fold. And defending. It's an okay flop, I guess. Then ups for the large size. I think we just call. And probably just call turn if we pick up equity. If we jam, like we can't jam this hand because we only have so many sets and two pairs. We probably don't even have any two pairs. I probably want to reserve jamming for our combo draws. Okay, this is an interesting card where we pick up equity, but I mean the ace I think is better for his range. We might have more flushes. That's I feel like our hand is no good. We have what, 5, 6, 6, 7. So we do have some worse straight draws to bluff with on the river. So whenever we want to start turning our pairs into bluffs, kind of have to think if villain is going to be overfolding. And they might have like a lot of, a lot of their aces I think checks back to turn too. I think I might just check jam this actually. Do they thinly value bet like kings, queens, maybe an ace? I don't know. Would I jam a flush here? Probably. If I jam, am I saying I have like a boat? I don't know. It's a weird spot. I think I have a good jamming candidate, so I'm going to go for it. Good luck me. I'd rather jam this than like 5, 6. Whew. That was a sweat. I mean, that spot's gotta be generally underbluffed, right? 30, 90 call, bet 75%. I kind of forgot about that data point. Check, check, turn, check. Half pot on the river, jam. Would I even jam an 8 on the river? I might jam an 8 on the river. Feels really thin to jam an 8 on the river though. I don't know. I think I feel pretty good about it. Oof. Oh man, my heart was racing. You got a fishy villain. Going to start off with a C-bet. I think feeding frenzy protocol here is just actually I don't want to get into that because not everyone that's watching this has bought feeding frenzy, so I don't want to give away free information. Uh, I mean, we have a backdoor flush draw with our bottom pair, and I think I think this is just a call. I think that's a good turn card. Oof, that's a bad river. That's an annoying. That's nice. Let's see. I think I'm supposed to call. That flop, chip turn. Left catching rivers. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think the price is too good too. Hey, we got him. What? Is that a king high board? Didn't you bet pot? Yeah, what are these fish doing? Okay. Not gonna overstand. I expect a lot of good hands to be checking this flop. Um, just gonna set this hand up for a river one bet. I mean, I just don't. Yeah, I don't see this turn going check check a lot though. Yeah, not much we can do. Um, EA. Just gonna think about it. Gotta think about it. Make it look like I have a decision. Well, that's not my favorite turn card, but my decision does not change. Oh no. Why, dealer, why? So sad. I worked so hard to get that 5-4 bluff through. Just gotta give away those promises to the fish. Come on, sir, please give me some action. Slightly lose the 7-blind wrist blind, but yeah, it's whatever. Gonna start off with a call. Expect this to be a range bet. Um, I have seen some things with the bet check bet line. I think I'm going to check and just bluff catch any rivers. Yeah, I feel pretty confident about that. Like, okay. And, yeah, I guess it backfired a little bit, but still gonna bet a third. Over her. Hijack versus big blind. It's gonna be a call. It's considering donking here, but I'm not going to. Because the fish does the donking for us. Okay. A little worrying that the fish donked that top pair earlier, but I'm not gonna deviate. That's not a strong enough data point to deviate just yet. And mostly trying to flush draw. There's just no world where we're folding. Okay, cool. And going for value on the river. I will probably cry if we get raised. Oh, what the? Oh well, at least we didn't lose. Just gonna start off with a small c-bet on all paired boards. We were getting some really good hands, but not a whole lot of action. Yeah, this game might not be the greatest either. It's just how it is on weekdays, I guess. Oh wow, we're already 47 minutes in. It's crazy. Time flies. Got a 3-bet, even though this guy is super tight. I guess that means we should be 3-betting more, right? Because they're just gonna be over-folding. Oh well, at least this game is good. Let's sit out this game. Boo. This guy owes me action. He keeps folding. This guy keeps. Oh, I guess he doesn't keep 3-betting me. It's just a second 3-bet. Oh baby, I think I'm gonna call with this hand. These two cards don't really interact with either player's ranges. Yeah, big blind should be squeezing somewhat light. Hey, I flop trips. What? He opened? Um, Ace high good? That might be good. Like really, dude? Um, yeah, my general strategy is just to under-aggress versus flop checks from the small blind. And think I'm gonna put in the raise now. I like taking these funky lines. I think this bet is, I think the small blind is going to like overfold to a raise out of position. Limp pot. I think whatever is fine. Okay, that's a good turn card. Gonna continue betting the turn. Probably gonna triple this one off. Considering what sizing is best. I think just 75 and then 75 again. Like, I don't want to go too big because like an ace isn't gonna fold. Gonna call with pocket fives with a fish in the big. What the heck? Fish folded? This guy coming in with a three. Gonna call with fives here. Expect this to be a range bet. And call this. Do they go for thin value? That check. I think they're gonna over aggress on this card, so I'm gonna check. Come on, bluff. King is so good for you, man. Bet like 50. Too small. I think like sizing is interesting. Do we want to target the king or do we want to target the queen? Does it even matter? I think I'm going to go like this. Gonna float out of position with spades, especially on the top card of the spade. And over here, I got a 3-bet. And here calling. Oh man, I thought he called. Yeah, gonna check this back. I might just be playing like a range check strategy in position like in these spots. Yeah, this is like something that Brad mentioned. I would never check here, so I have no idea why hands are going to be checking. Maybe a 4, maybe some ace highs, maybe some pocket pairs. It's usually a showdown driven range is the conclusion. Pretty unfortunate, but we're going to have to fold on this turn card. And on the river, like I don't think a king ever checks. I think we're targeting some ace highs, some queens at this point. I'm just gonna go small and milk them. Yeah, snap fold. Not much value to be had there. Action on you, sir. Just considering slowing down on the 3x sizing because this guy's really not playing that many hands. But I mean, Not that hard to play 3-bet pots out of position, right? Oh, this hand is a mix. I'm gonna fold. And gonna c-bet. And gonna check. Oof. Oof. Obviously calling the river bet. I don't really know what bluffs they're gonna have. Unfortunately. This is super unfortunate. Have I mentioned that this is very unfortunate? I don't think we get to fold. Hey, we got him. I think this is like the record for like a 1 hour session. How many times I've had aces, kings, ace, king. It's not a good sign when I'm actually not winning that much money either. And maybe the action's not very good. Because I feel like everyone just keeps folding. Hey, we got a call. Yeah, or we have kings and then they the knuffle spot where they turn trips. Gonna start off with the third. See that? Could consider going big on this board, but I don't really know what we're supposed to do in 3-bet pots, so I'm just gonna go small. 7-8 gets there. I don't think the hijack has 7-8 that much. Gonna open this because big blind seems like a fish. And I also think if they do have 7-8, they're gonna lead sometimes. So if they do check, I'm gonna feel okay. Now I don't feel safe, but obviously not folding. Like I wonder what bluffs they have. 9-8 of diamonds. Oh well, interesting turn lead. That's an excellent river. I wonder if a jam is too greedy. It probably is, right? It's only like 1.5 x volt though. And I expect some jacks to be pretty inelastic. Hey, we got him. Reluctantly gonna fold 3s here. I'm gonna guess like ace jack. Whoa, he had pocket deuces. What? What is going on? Okay, well, I guess I'm still fun running, so that's just life of a sun runner, I guess. Get looked up by deuces. Wow, I am astonished. I guess he blocks 3-2. Yeah, that's amazing. I don't know, maybe that's a standard call. Okay, looks like we're at the hour mark. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.